up, everybody? It is Sabyna here with you, and I didn't do any Throwback Thursday videos, but today we are going to do an album review on Sounds from the Other Side, WIZKID's new album. It has been requested from so many people, and I just decided why not do a review on the whole, well, not the whole album, but I did majority of the songs, which are pretty fire. Honestly, there are some that's like but there are some that I really do like, and he really stayed true to the title of this album, Sounds from the Other Side. Like, you hear a little bit of techno, you hear some dancehall, you hear some reggae, you hear some like different kind of vibes to the song. Sweet Love, Come Closer, Naughty Ride, African Bad Gyal, which I do like. Daddy Yo, I had no idea that was gonna be on this album. One For Me, Picture Perfect, Nobody, which I love, Sexy, All for Love, Dirty Wine, Bese. Just, honestly, I like this album more than Ayo, I think. So the first song I'm going to review is Sexy. Now, the song gives us heavy Fela Kuti vibes, like from the sounds of the bass, the guitar, the call and response. Like, usually, you know, from old music, well, I don't want to say old music, but like, I guess you could say African old school, like the male would have a call and the women will respond, and that's exactly what's going on here. It's something that you enjoy and you don't know why. He's bringing old school and new school together, and it's like a song that you know that your parents wouldn't mind listening to. They'll probably even like ask, oh, who sang this song, who did this song? But I mean, you guys know WIZKID is heavily influenced by Fela Kuti, especially from his last album Ayo, which was the whole album almost was just like a tribute to Fela Kuti. That old school sound with the new school. So this next song that I'm going to review is Come Closer. Of course, I got to do that one because it's such a hit, going all around. One dance, I'm not going to lie, like when I was like, oh, WIZKID is in it? That's what's up. I'm about to listen to this. And I heard it and I was like, the end came and I was like, wait, where was WIZKID? And then he wasn't even in the video, saying that one small part that he just repeated over and over and over again. Drake almost had half of this song, Come Closer. And I'm just trying to figure out, is it like a sacrifice that he had to make, just to make his name known outside of Africa? Which I understand, I'm not gonna lie. But if you got half the song, you gotta at least be in the video. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. I did notice that he said something about Bounce Along, which was one of my favorite songs by Wayne Wonder. If you don't know it, check that out because that song is fire. Honestly, if you compare Drake's part in his song to WIZKID's part in Drake's song, it was like, wow, that's kind of janked, It's a little bit messed up. Got a little excited. The song is definitely a tune. It's one of those songs, lately I've noticed that lyrics have not been a priority, and I'm one of those people that I vibe better with good lyrics. So the next song that I'm talking about is African Bad Gyal featuring Chris Brown. And honestly, I just found out that WIZKID and Chris Brown has been friends since like 2009. I didn't know Chris Brown even went to Africa, learned Azonto and all of that. But what I like about the song, if you listen, you couldn't even hear when Chris Brown came in because he kind of like imitated the African accent with his singing. So it was like, okay, I hear you, Chris. And if you listen, like, you definitely hear a heavy kind of like techno sound to it. But I like the chorus, how like they strip everything out of it and it's just smooth. And they're just, I love you the way you are. Honestly, that's where it is now. Like, a lot of people are embracing African culture, African women, just black girl magic, melanin, all of that, like natural hair. That's, unfortunately, I hope it's not a trend, and I hope it's something that people are actually accepting. Power to the people one time. But the beat is very busy. It's the synths, it's the beat, it's the just so much going on that I can't pay attention to lyrics. I don't know what's going on with what they're saying, except for the chorus, which I like. And then they just kind of bring that beat back in. I don't know what to do to this song. Like, how do you dance to it? I don't know. But I'm really trying to figure it out. But I like it. I do like it. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of techno, but I do like how they have the bass. It's not like your typical like bass guitar, but like the kind of bass that'll shake your car. Oh, that rhymed. But I think just the tone that it takes, the actual progression that they use for it, it gives the song a different kind of tone. And I like it. I think Chris Brown might like African girls. Like, he could have had any song with Chris Brown, but they picked African Bad Girl. I wonder why. Okay, Chris. The next song I'm gonna do is Dirty Wine. I don't like it. Just straight up, I don't like it. Okay, it's featuring Ty Dolla $ign, or Ty Dolla $ign, whatever his name is. I do like some of his music. I just wish that it was more WIZKID than him, because if you listen to the beat, as soon as you hear it, you just know, oh, Ty Dolla $ign, because of the way the bass is dun 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 dun. You know that's Ty Dolla $ign, just the way that it sounds, and it's like nothing else. And then you might hear like the snapping sound or like a hi-hat, and you know that it's like that's Ty Dolla $ign's style. The song, the words is just even the chorus it's trash. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I'm not feeling it at all. It's disappointing, to be honest. I wonder if WIZKID just like gave them the opportunity to do what they want with the songs that they're in, because this one, this is the first WIZKID song that I've actually been like, really? The first song that I heard by WIZKID was Pakurmo, and that was my song for a while. So from Pakurmo and on, there hasn't been like one song that I could mentally fix. Like in my mind, there would be like, oh, I would change this note to this note or something like that. With this one, I'll scratch the whole thing and restart. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so the next song I'm gonna do, I don't want to embarrass myself and butcher the name of it, but it's the one song on there featuring Trey Songz. It's like a cross of Afro and American style. And like I like how Trey Songz just kind of like flowed with the African beat a little bit. He says move nyash for me, and I don't know why that just makes me laugh so much. I like this song. I kind of wonder what the video would look like for this song. I just see like a lot of neon colors for this song, like a summertime kind of thing, you know? Like I feel like this would be perfect for a pool party. Songs like this, it just kind of puts more emphasis on the beat, so it kind of draws your attention away from the lyrics, because all they're talking about is her butt. Yeah. I love Trey Songz's vibe in his part of this song. I just love the vibe. It's so smooth and soft, but it's like it flows, and it doesn't sound like it was BS. Like honestly, when you hear some American artists and African songs, it sounds like they didn't put any effort in it. It just sounds like they just did something real quick, just to make them happy. But with this song, I actually liked Trey Songz. Chris Brown and Trey Songz, like I feel like they did good on their part. I just love the vibe of it, man. Well done. Nobody. I love it. Just the way that it starts is just so smooth, calm, chill, just, and that bass, like that's all you hear. Just his voice and that bass, and like that's it. And then you hear that, just that beat coming just a little bit, not too much. Just it's like a teaser, And then the second time he takes it around, and like that's pretty much not when everything comes in. But it's not a lot. It's just like a few more things, and it's just like yes. He goes to the chorus where his voice kind of does the Tory Lanez thing, but I feel like if he got Tory Lanez to do it, it would be better, because that's his sound. I don't like his voice in that chorus part. I don't like it. Everything else about it, I love it, man. It's just it just kind of gives you like that Murder She Wrote kind of thing, it just goes perfectly with the lyrics, because he's saying like, just stay with me, don't leave me, just stay with me. And like, as soon as it makes that change, that's when he sings it, and it's just like, yes, he hit that. That's, I'm listening to it right now, and it's just like tugging at the heartstrings, you know? And that's what I love about WizKid's music. He knows where to hit, where to pull back, where to go hype, where to calm down. And then we go back to the chorus, which kind of like, it's, I don't know if it's because that it's his voice going so high, and because I'm used to Tory Lanez's voice going there, it's kind of like just playing games in my mind, and it's kind of like just like, but it's, so I don't think that the song is considered Afrobeats. It's not. Only because, honestly, okay, check out the name of the album. Songs from the Other Side, right? Sounds from the Other Side. It's not all Afrobeats. Like, if you just listen to different songs, there's one song that has like kind of like a techno vibe, one song that has like different kind of vibes. So this one, I feel like this one is more dance hall. I don't want to say reggae. Is there a cross between dance hall and reggae, like where it meets? Because I feel like that's what this is. Picture Perfect is the cutest. I feel like the whole song is about, let them keep talking like it's you that I want you, just you know? Just mad love, you know? And it kind of reminds me of that Akon song, nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. It's very similar to that song Juice by YC and Malik Berry. It's a nice song. Definitely vibing song. Just chill. Not too much going on. Definitely a love song. I like it, WizKid. I'm feeling it. It's just, there's not much to say about it, to be honest. But just finally a song that has attracted me to the lyrics. Don't let nobody come and mess up our vibe. You have to stay mine. Like, just honestly, WizKid, I thought you was slacking in your lyrics, but it looks like you still got a little bit in there. I feel like somebody gave you some motivation for this song. One for me, it's so much better in comparison to the other T.Y. Dolla $ign. Like, I didn't see that T.Y. Dolla $ign was in this song, but if I were to know that he was, I probably would not have listened to it because I heard the other one first. Because that's how bad it just rubbed me the wrong way. So knowing that T.Y. Dolla $ign was in another song, I would not have checked it out. But because this one, it just redeemed him. Like, just redeemed the whole album. Or I wouldn't say the whole album, but it did redeem T.Y. Dolla $ign on this album, I should say. Yeah, there we go. And then I heard that 7th Streeter was in it, the female voice in there, which is pretty cool. I like her. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie and say that I've heard all of her songs. I probably only heard like 2 or 3. But the song, I like the lyrics of the song, basically saying you're the one for me, you're all I need. It's cute. It's a love song. Yay. If you listen, there's one part, and it kind of reminds me of that song, I like the way you kiss me when we're playing. Yeah, it's like that one part. Overall, I think Nobody was my favorite. Or, let me see, what was it? Picture Perfect. It's between those two. The album is, man, WizKid, he's really working hard. Like, you can tell he's trying to go beyond Africa. He's trying to go out there. How many features did he have in this album, like, from American artists? He really went beyond. Sounds from the Other Side. I'm just proud of him. I see where he's going. He's trying to build himself, you know? No, not trying to, but he is building himself to the point to where some of the songs you hear might even be from this album and be like, that was a classic. But I'm really proud of him. Like, he's come a long way, music-wise. He has come a long way. Like, from Bakurumo, which was the first song that I heard by him, to Come Closer. Definitely, it's just, even from the way his look, even his look, man. So let's support WizKid. He's really making a name for himself outside of Africa. He's going beyond. So Good job, WIZKID.